So probably going to be pawn on pawn on Victor, and Lysandra going top is my first thought. That sounds mismatched, given down Zach is preferential, and this damage, Tempt.
Oh boy, but now he doesn't have Aftershock, and it might just be the solo kill. Tempt is able to take out Lysandra up against Pawn. Easy first lens here. Let's take a look at how it happens.
Let's watch the play and see if Aftershock would have procced. The answer is yes. So he plays and overrates his own tankiness. If you miss the W, then it doesn't matter what keystone you had, but he hits the W. So actually, I in here because Ancient Coin is picked on the other side, but happy to jump into a hole as we do see the Pulverize.
Yeah, a bit of a knock up there in Abano, who's going real aggressive, gets a double flash away from Deucin and Cuz, and there's the arrow onto Pawn. Has his flash to get in there, but Key, he's getting the stun down into the Devour. There are 5 members of Hanwha Life here to fight.
Be ready.
Oh, feels so bad. Missed a huge wave in the mid lane. You guys can see the remnants of that left over as Hanwha Life trying to make a statement here. As what will happen now, though, as Bono way too low, cannot stay for the Ocean Drake for that moment. But that would remove Tom Kent from the game, so can't have our Thomas be all alone. He'll still be here as both junglers in the top lane. Bono trying to get the play onto Rascal. Hemo play coming in. But there is the stopwatch. Can they get the follow-up? He flashes away, and the TP comes in as well. And Tal is getting solo, does have a flash, uses it, and then immediately dies to red buff. Second you see him, even if you do have your pool as well. We're going to follow up here as Key is a bit out of position, trying to help him. Here is Tempt with the insta-cleanse into the knock-up on a Cuz, and here's Songyun trying to rain down hell onto the rest of them. And Key, he's still alive, he's distracting the Xayah, as meanwhile, double kill goes to Songyun.
That's right, Tooth just really wanted to play Fiddlesticks and didn't get to.
He's angry.
Yeah.
At Songyun's
there's a ward here to auto-attack.
Yeah, nice little one there. Hemoplate comes down. Rascal's still going to go for the flash, but the empowered Q might be able to do it. There it is. The pool with the E picks up.
By Elastic Slingshot into what that heralds, which in this game is, for example, the Yasuo ultimate. Here he comes.
Yeah, well, okay, that's going to be a pretty easy kill, as once again, Rascal is going to pay for it in the top side.
Thank you, Hanwha Life. I asked you to roll the tape.
3 so far. Couple of losses from KT, but how about this? No Tom Kent's on their side. They're really looking for death, but good timing on the ultimate to get away from that one. Bunch of damage onto Deucin, but no follow-up as Ingo Shindao. They're onto Songyun. They want to follow up onto Tal here, but not quite able to. Pawn forced to ultimate himself. At least they saved the Xayah and end up actually going even in the fight.
Tal comes in late with Death Cap Vladimir, but the rest of the team is disengaging, so there's no value out of the Hemo Plague at all. It's a pretty big cooldown to be down here. In terms of cooldowns, every ult used by Kingzone, they're trying to sneak an Infernal Drake, and that has to be a face check from Bono to stop
against
it.
An Ashe. Who's going to throw in 2 Hawk shots, by the way. Bono, though, going to dreadfully miss that slingshot as he's going to be down to the passive. They're trying to take him out here, and they will, actually, down to the last second. Tal trying to zone the entire team by himself on the Vladimir. Able to do that.
Is that he overrates his tankiness, dives in and dies instantly. It could definitely happen. He has no armor in the build.
Well, he gets the knock up here on a Cuz, who does have a stopwatch, but look at the rest of the team just going to let him go down as he is totally caught out. Now Pawn going to be spotted on a ward, but is okay. Rascal looking to trade back a bit of damage, but they already lost their now from the side of Kingzone.
It'll be too late.
TP is coming in. It feels too late. The arrow hits the jungler, snipes him right next to the AD carry, as easy as you like. And by the way, here's the Zac. They're going to try to take out Cuz as well on the backside. Death, though, trying to do that damage from the back, and Bono is going to go down. Has that ultimate, tries to flash to get the feathers in, but not quite able to do it. Meanwhile, on the backside, it looks like Rascal desperately trying to take out Tal, but he cannot do it as all of Kingzone are just falling one by one. It's only Deucin left available. Tal going 1v2, 1v3.
And they end it right now. Death timer, 25 seconds on death. I think you just end the game.
It's only the cow, the sad one here, Deucin, gonna try to knock some people up and knock them back, but they're just gonna take a free kill alongside of the Nexus. It's too long of death timers. Down goes the kill, and down will go the Nexus. Hanwha Life, 1-0.
Hanwha Life Esports, our favorites for the night, and pretty much the consensus thought. And what we thought would be 60-40 get away with
picking anybody up anytime soon. But how about another change here? Something maybe that we weren't expecting. Silas into the mid lane and then Yasuo top up against the Urgot. And it will be locked in here at 20 seconds, so that's actually...
In this particular case, late invade. Hàn Life love these. We can take the top side here, but Neon and Cuz are lying in wait. This is 2v3.
Okay, 3-on-2 here in the favor of Kingzone. Body slam onto Tal, but he's got a shield. Now they turn onto Bono, who has to flash away. And uh-oh, Tal, did you go a little bit too far after burning your ults, or rather your flash? There it is. First blood given over to Neon in the mid lane.
Hàn Life have been pretty consistent with looking for late invades. We saw one earlier today as well, and really nicely read by Kingzone. They needed that sort of snowball. Doesn't matter about Dross to get enough kills to begin. So what that tells you is that this champion scrims is bot lane.
Wow, flash spear. They want to get onto Songyun. That last twin fang plus the poison is going to be more than enough. Deft basic.
You could actually consider the Essence Reaver on as mid lane.
Okay, even the ult's blown for that one. They're going to force a flash away from that one, but in goes Bono. He's got the red buff. He's going crazy. In he goes. They hand the kill over to Tempt. But okay, Nathan wants to get another kill as the long-range tornado comes in. Can he dodge the hook? It looks like yes, as he dodges everything with this flash.
And that means they invested more members just to go even in the trade, and the kill goes on.
Conga line coming up the river here as they're looking to punish in the top side. Can they get there in time? Shelly's going to get in the way as a Q given over to that Yasuo. Will they find an engage? There it is. Knock him onto the Urgot, not the target you wanted. Trying to turn back on there, but Tucson very low on the fiddle, but no Urgot is going to be stunned as Deft going in, trying to do that damage, the ticking damage. Oh, he stopwatches at 1 health. He still goes down, though. A double kill now to the Cassiopeia, who is beginning to pop off here as a 2-1 victory in kills goes to Kingzone.
And he knock up his golden for Neon. He's already a big boy, and that might be too much for Hàn Life to handle. It was actually really well played by Bono because he kept the Rift Herald leashed and following him. So A, it was guaranteed to fully reset in terms of health bar, and B, as it walked back to the pit, it was going to interrupt the movements of Kingzone. Still doesn't matter though, until now. TP from Tal.
Yeah, trying to get behind them as, Tucson in a lot of trouble. Can they get the kill onto Nahum? That's the big important one. Tucson doesn't go down, but they will be able to take Nahum finally, as 450 gold will go into the pockets of Tempt, who gets even more fed at 4-0. Completed for the side of Tempt, but Kingzone as a team looking to take some objectives. They get the Rift Herald early before that 14-minute mark. They get double plate up in the top side as well. Now they're looking for Nahum. Do they have the damage here? Rascal gonna get in range as the flash comes in, and okay, here's Cuz trying to come in, but Key is there to the safety. Saves his teammate of Bono, and nobody goes down.
He was desperately needed because Gragas was trying to wait out Ragnarok to open up the ult. As that was a Hex Smash over the wall. Very smooth moves for not much benefit. Turrets should be traded, but this is an inner, and now Hàn Life are coming.
And that's how they get greed for that one, but they're looking to turn it around, actually, as Key is getting super low. The poison ticks down, and they do take him out. That's Flying Glaze as well onto Tal. And so they cannot follow up for the kill. So Kingzone, knowing they had the support from the team, stick around and turn it into actually another kill.
And I think they want to keep up the
Kingzone, looking to take advantage of that.
Trying to zone themselves with the Sivir ult stolen. It's not going to work. No, I mean, seriously, they can't siege. It's terrible. Awful siege.
We get that like a D- in terms of siege. This is not your sieging composition, obviously.
You're resubmitting your siege application is what I'm saying here.
You got to rewrite it.
Exactly. Yeah. If this essay was turned in, it's not acceptable.
Yeah. At least we give them a second chance, though, maybe. But no second chances when you're down a game. Kingzone have to win this one if they don't want to go into this. The Ragnarok is going to be popped as Tucson. Crowstorm is not going to do much as in goes the super fed LeBlanc. They have chunked them down so much, have Hàn Life, and now they're getting on top of the rest of Kingzone, but a 4-man blasting plant says no, but still tons of damage done. And Hàn Life, will they consider the Baron? They're certainly hanging around it for now.
They're going to start it for now. How are Kingzone going to contest? Rascal's still tanky, remember.
Tucson went back. He doesn't have flash, he doesn't have ult. He's going to be out of the fight for quite a while, so this will be 5v4. Can the steal come in? Flash in though from Deft. He is able to get that big ultimate down, but he is super low. Can they actually take him out? There it is. Olaf gets the first kill of the fight, and now Nahan not in the best position. Is able to get a double kill with the burst damage, but is able to make the best of a bad situation. But here comes Tempt on the chase. At the end of the day, it's
cute. Nice synergy there. They're running at the Baron. We know they do Baron damage. How do Hanwha Life approach this? They will be 4v5.
Well, they have the Olaf to check with some axes, but Kingzone trying to set up some kind of flank play, baiting them into it. Look at Deft and Nahan back away, and here it is, the Crow Storm over the wall, trying to burst down Aftershock's Fiddle. It's not going to work. Only if you get that Fear Beyond Death will it really ever get the kill. But at the end of the day, Hanwha Life able to stop a Baron, so props to them.
I like the approach they took there. Not every team is great at contesting Barons from the red side, but I love that the only person that tended up towards the expected flanker was Olaf with ultimate. That was really well approached. I think a lot of teams around the world could take inspiration from that. Now we have a gank rush of Sivir. Let's go.
Okay. Face to the paint, we're going on in. They're going to find a Silas. Can they burn him down? No, the Zhonyas will come in. They get the knockup on a Tal, but no way is Nahan going to go in alone on that last breath. This time around, the pick is a bit more effective as they take away the Silas.
That means the TP is 45 seconds away. It's Sivir on Baron. How can they do anything to stop this? Remember, their face checking is kind of Gragas in a dream.
Well, they don't have the cast this time around. They're going to have to rely on a body slam with the flash. At least Hanwha Life going to respect this for now. Does get that knockup, spamming the R on Tabano. Nahan doing incredible damage onto the Olaf.
Smite's
gets the
dead.
one, but the Smite is dead. Can Nahan do it alone? His ZA is going to be popped on the backside. Deft all alone going 1v3. Has Tempt coming in too. Is able to take out the Urgot, but the Lasso goes down, and so does the Cassiopeia. Low members on the side of Hanwha Life, but they are able to stop the Baron and get it down and win the fight.
Everyone was accounted for except Songyun, who had every auto hitting and registering at 3.5, 4 items. And that ends up being the difference. Going to watch the replay as these are some fast frontliners on the side of Hanwha Life. The disengaged Cask is actually too late and ends up being a gap close Cask. And frontline Silas goes down. From there, they stick on the Baron to Hanwha Life Esports, but, you know, it's too late. The Sivir counter has started, and watch Songyun, and tell me when he ever stops auto-attacking, because it just doesn't happen. He's always looking for targets, waiting for people to respawn, and it's just too easy for him. He's able to flash out, come back in, and the threat ends at this point. Yeah. And that's still with multiple members alive. Nayeon comes back, but he's going down. Too easy for Songyun, even though Deft and the rest of Kingzone. Well, remember what we talked about with Kingzone's sucky siege? It's not great wave clear either. They're going to have to hard engage at some point. Here it comes.
Okay, trying to get on top of Tal here, but there's the knockup. They get it onto the Thresh, trying to get in the back line. Watch Nahan versus Songyun. Can he get the kill? He will, finally, in the end, but he is going to go down. But now it's up to Tempt. He's got to try to carry this one, but Tempt is so healthy. They get the kill onto that one, but here comes Rascal, gonna get the knockup on Abano, trying to turn this one around. Deft low on mana, but uses it very effectively, and actually Kingzone.
Lifesteal in the late game. We're in the late game, so there's more than a Vampiric Scepter already being worn, and you can afford to get a very late 5th item Mercurial Scimitar to finish everything off.
This game getting pretty crazy as we come along. We're hitting the 40-minute mark. Not sure who took the Gathering Storm in this game. Not super popular nowadays, but would be pretty nice. Either way, we have the Elder and the Baron spawning at essentially the same time. All trying to make a fight happen. They're looking to get on top of Deft. There's that burst damage, but the follow-up, they want to get onto the back line, but Songyun is just autoing over and over again, doing that damage. Finally, the GA will go down onto Nahan, and he's going to go down as there is no follow-up from him. Tucson goes down as in goes the LeBlanc. Tempt able to make that play with the splash. And there it was. The Urgot flanking opens up 2 kills for the side of Hanwha Life.
And Songyun could just stand and deliver. He didn't have to do anything. Could just auto-attack and be fine. Didn't need skill shots. That's why you invest in Sivir. Always pays off at 40 minutes. Mid lane inhibitor goes down. Are they going to look for more? The wave clear on Kingzone is minimal at best.
They're even looking for assassinations here as Tempt is going to be chained down, and they are going to go all in onto this Cassiopeia. No can do. Down she will go. Rascal, though, is going to get the Fear Beyond Death himself. Gets a Fear on a Tal. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to do much. Cuz with a nice cask here. But there it is, the Fear Beyond Death, the finish off from Hanwha Life as they will take the 2-0 victory over King Zone tonight. Once up against Pawn, once up against Nahyun here, takes the double win. Had a fantastic game on the LeBlanc this time around. Doesn't look too happy, but I'm sure he's got to be happy with his new team and new success found and the confidence that his team is showing in him to come in here and get the wins. He's able to show up for them as well, and Hanwha Life will secure another victory.
And I have the schedule in front of me, so we should look at what's remaining for Hàn